So we're about to start the Tracey Lake Trail. This trail is really interesting because well, first of all, it's really gorgeous. But second of all, this is the trail that people often see moose on if they're going to see moose. So it's not all that common to see a moose in Fundy, but and probably we should be hiking this very first thing in the morning to increase our likelihood. But we'll see what we can find. We've also seen bald eagles, all kinds of different waterfowl, and there's even a waterfall here actually that's not on the map that I'll take you to. Anyway, I find this one of my favorite trails just to find it pretty all the way through. Here's the trail here. It's considered moderate. We're right here and goes all the way up here to some really awesome campsites, which I'll show you, up to another lake if you want, which I'll show you, and then all the way to Laverty Lake, which I'll also show you. So let's get started. So first part of the trip is Bennett Lake. It's a really beautiful swimming area where you can rent canoes, kayaks, also bring the family. So we're just gonna hike down here a little ways down this trail to see the river. It really is truly beautiful. There's a giant frog there, I'm not sure you saw that. And two tadpoles. Did not see that coming, it kind of startled me. The lake here is just gorgeous. You do frequently see bald eagles here. Oh, I just noticed there's actually a ton of tadpoles. That's the word I was looking for, but just huge tadpoles, and there's like huge mother frog that just swam away, but we're gonna go see if we can put the GoPro underwater and see these tadpoles. So I think we have our first evidence of moose on this trail, and maybe not super recent, but you can see print really clearly there. Just to give you some idea of how big it is. Not the biggest print I've seen. I've seen a print that my entire hand could fit in and I couldn't reach the sides. That was on a different trail in Fundy. But so it looks like it's going this way through the woods. But if we actually see a moose, I will obviously let you know / run. A lot of people, fun fact, a lot of people think that moose are really gentle and they should just hang around, take selfies, maybe try to get as close as they can to a moose, but they're actually really quite dangerous. They've been known to charge cars before, and if they have one of their calves with them, do not go near them at all. Just stay in your car, take a photo and move on, because they can actually be quite dangerous. Anyway, tip for the day if you ever run into a moose. So we're at the part now where there's a waterfall that not a lot of people know about. Some people do. The only way to really find it is to just make sure that you're listening. I've tried to tie a ribbon there before and it's never there. The next year I come back, so I don't know what that's all about. But at the end of the day, if you keep your ears open, you can find it. Basically it's all woods before you get here, so it's just chirping birds and that sort of woodsy stuff, and then all of a sudden you hear water, and then you know you found it. So this is it. Absolutely gorgeous spot all the way along and up there, and we're gonna go up there. I've actually jumped across that section up there in the past because there's a part of this trail where you need to sort of get over a river, and usually there's enough rocks to jump over, but I was here in early
May and all the snow melt was happening, and I couldn't get across, so I had to find a way. All this was underwater, all that was underwater. There was so much water coming down like that, it was just raging. Maybe if I see if I can find some old photos of that, I can add it to the video. But it's absolutely pretty anytime you go. So this is the section here that I had to jump over, from that rock there to this rock here. Wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done alone. I'm sure my mother may comment on this video and say I shouldn't have done that, but sometimes you just gotta hike. I don't know what that would be, maybe 4-foot jump or something. But anyway, if the water wasn't raging up over that rock, I could have just stepped over, but it was just too high at the time. Let's get closer, a bit closer, and I'm not gonna be able to resist sticking my GoPro in there, so don't worry. This right here would be the reason I had to jump that 3 or 4 foot rock there I showed you a little bit ago, but there's so much rock exposed right now and the water's so low, it's going to be easy just to jump right across. Watch me fall in now that I said that. Just noticed a little creep rock here. Let's see if I can get close to it with a stick. Amazing how I don't know why, but I just love seeing these. I like the idea that for over 50 years people have been hiking this spot, and I'm pretty sure these are the original markers that they marked the trails with. Just noticing, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little bit of moose scat there too. It's really old, but we're gonna keep trekking along here. I may do another video down the road where I come out here and start hiking from the other way, from the opposite end of the trail, and on that end is often, that's where more of the moose sightings are seen, I guess. This is one of the prettiest campsites in my opinion. There is another one I really like on the Goose River Trail, which I will show you in a future video, but the view here is pretty hard to beat. If you stay here overnight, I think if you wake up first thing in the morning, you have a pretty good chance of seeing the moose. That's the trail that goes back. We're gonna take that one in a second. It goes to Laverty Lake, but we're gonna go out this way and go to Bruin Lake, I believe it's called. I'll confirm that when we get back. But yeah, this is definitely, if you're looking to camp in Fundy, this is one of my favorites. Point Wolf has some pretty amazing ones too, but as far as where you can hike and then camp, this is pretty cool. Yeah, Bruin Lake has confirmed by the porta potty. So all along here, in August, to come at the right time, there's actually a ton of blueberry bushes, such as this one. It goes all the way along this old road, which is probably a hauling road at one point. But I've had handfuls of berries, and then up towards Laverty Lake as well, just handfuls of blueberries. And I'll try to find some photos of those to put up in the video as well. But we're gonna go speed race through Bruin Lake and see what we can see there. There's dragonflies everywhere here. There's a couple here. We're interrupting an intimate scene, I think. Anyway, we'll feed them to it. There's all kinds of dragonflies in here though. Oh, there's another mating one right there. Saw that or not, but I'm pretty sure that was a leech. I'm pretty sure it's the largest leech I've ever seen, and I'm pretty sure I would cry for my mother if that got on me. Yeah, but so we got some swamp here, and it's precarious looking logs, so let's see if I can make it over. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. Very confident. Oh, there's a moose track right down there. Oh, that's wet. Oh, just a slight soaker, only to find more marsh to get over it. Oh, that was close, or maybe no, I think we're good. Yeah, I almost went in a couple times there. And one thing about this trail is it's quite wet. It's probably better. There you go. That's still wet. It's probably better during certain times of year when it's it's less wet, maybe more in August. See, all this wasn't here before. Like there was just like one little stream, now there's one over there, and this is a lot wider. So it's, you know, right now it's about June 25th-ish, something like that. So maybe a bit more water this time of year. I think we're just gonna jump. I don't see any other way around. I think it'd be okay as long as this branch doesn't give out. Hey, there we go. Oh, only to find another. Okay. Now this one might be a bit more of a challenge. See how steady this is. I'm taking a jump from here. Okay, I'm gonna ponder. I'll be back. One shoe off, one shoe on routine. Not sure if you've ever tried that one before, but that's what we're going for here. So I'm gonna try to put up there, get on that rock over there, I think. Hopefully there's no leeches like we saw in the other place. Oh, that was close. Success. I'm almost at the end of the trail now. That was quite a doozy. I would say that's probably a moderate trail when it's dry, but when it's not, it's a bit challenging. I have 2 soakers and a partially twisted ankle, but we made it. This section of the trail here actually is kind of sentimental to me because I brought my daughter here when she was like 3, 4 maybe, probably 4. And we're walking along, she says, "Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be a hunter." I was confused because she's quite a gentle soul, really. And questioned her a bit on it, and as it turns out, what she meant was just walking around the forest looking for animals and taking pictures of them. So she wanted to hunt animals that way. So anyway, it's pretty cute. I always think of that when I come here. Well, here's the reward for our hike. And our favorite part, this is the best attraction in Fundy National Park. Should be a little dragonfly here. Wonder if we can get a quick photo. Beautiful. Pretty freaking exhausted. Soakers, partially twisted ankles. I think I'm going to sit down, try out this attraction here. I don't even think it costs anything, it's free. And then I'm hoping someone's going to pull in. I'm going to pretend like I want to make friends. And then ask for a ride back to Bennett Lake. Otherwise we got a long hike ahead of us back. About 2 hours. So that's it. Tracey Lake Trail's all done. Where we started was at Bennett Lake right here. We parked here. We went all along here. Saw that beautiful campsite. Came here at another campsite. Walked up here. Came all the way here. And now we're going to walk out to the road. And we're going to see how long it takes to hitchhike in New Brunswick. Never done that before, but I really don't want to walk back through that swampy water. Let's see what happens. thinking through hitchhiking philosophy. Wonder if 2 thumbs would work better. Or maybe if I limped, it'd be like, help me sir, please help me. I don't know if that would work. Or maybe if I just like wave my arms around like it's an emergency, like there's a bear chasing me. I'd be like, help me, a bear's coming. Please drive me away from here, preferably to Bennett Lake, where my red car is, because I don't think bears attack red cars. That's pretty lame. This is a really long walk back if we don't get picked up. Probably longer than the trail, but it's flat. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go with the 1 thumb first. Then we might fake a serious injury if we have to. I think I just ate a fly, so I'm gonna go spit. Saw a car go by. Didn't stick out my thumb. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, there's lots of room in the back seat that I saw. It kind of gave me a look like no one was ever going to see me again. It's a little bit unsettling. Anyway, I'm going to use this thumb next time and stick it out there. See what happens. I mean, I know I can make it back. Just would rather not walk the whole way. Well, I'll turn you on if I get picked up as a hitchhiker, just in case they cut me up into little pieces, scatter me throughout the park, and I end up on one of those forensic files Netflix shows. I think they could just be nice people too. Anyway, hopefully next time you see me, I'll be hitchhiking. Put my thumb out. Yeah, I'm trying. No. So, the worst part about hitchhiking that I've discovered so far is not hitchhiking. Oh, here comes a car. Just put my thumb out. Hey, you going to Bennett Lake by any chance? Or to the end of the road? Yeah, that's where I'm. Yeah, be okay? Oh, thank you.